Bangladesh is in the middle of South Asia with a unique mix of natural beauty, cultural variety, and unwavering strength. Even though it's not very big, this land of 1,000 rivers has grown into a country with a rich history, a strong economy, and a fascinating tapestry of customs that draws people worldwide. From the Sundarbans' lush mangrove jungles to Dhaka's busy streets, Bangladesh offers unforgettable experiences that will stay with everyone who visits. Bangladesh has had its fair share of problems, but the people there have shown incredible strength in the face of hardship. Bangladesh's long and hard-fought fight for freedom in 1971 was one of the most critical events in its history. There is no doubt that the Bangladeshi people are strong. The Liberation War, which created the country, is proof of this. Bangladesh is one of the most heavily populated countries in the world. Still, it has significantly progressed in areas like reducing poverty, improving education and healthcare, and giving women more power. The country's unwavering resolve is shown by its ability to recover from natural disasters like cyclones and floods by being well prepared for them and building strong communities. Natural wonders. Bangladesh has many unique natural sites that amaze and move people. The Sundarbans is the world's most extensive mangrove forest and home to the beautiful Royal Bengal tiger. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. With its winding rivers and thick vegetation, exploring this biodiverse environment is a magical experience that brings you closer to the pure beauty of nature. With 120 kilometers in length, Cox's Bazar Beach is the world's largest natural sea beach. Its golden sands, clear blue waters, and lively culture make it a must-see for beach fans and people who like to try new things. Bangladesh also has many beautiful parks, lakes, hill districts like Bandarban and Rangamati, and famous landmarks. These areas offer stunning views and peaceful getaways for people seeking natural peace. Cultural mosaic. Bangladesh is a mix of different religions, cultures, and customs, which has made it a colorful tapestry that welcomes differences. The country is primarily Muslim, but there are also large Hindu, Buddhist, and Christian groups. The many different religions can be seen in the beautiful buildings throughout the country, like the mosques, churches, and monasteries that are hundreds of years old. Bangladesh's native arts and crafts are known all over the world. UNESCO has named Jamdani weaving an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. This delicate art form creates beautiful fabrics with intricate patterns. The country is also very good at art, as shown by its terracotta temples in Puthia, detailed sculptures at Kantaji Temple, and brightly colored rickshaws in Dhaka. Gastronomic delights. A trip to Bangladesh would be complete only with trying some delicious food. Bengali food is tasty for both locals and tourists because the flavors and spices work well together. Every bite of food in Bangladesh celebrates taste and culture, from the fragrant curries and mouth-watering biryanis to the famous sweets like roshagola and mishti doi, sweet yogurt. Bangladesh is a strong country with beautiful natural scenery, many different cultures, and delicious food. Anyone who visits will have a truly unique experience. From the friendly and helpful people who live there to the breathtakingly beautiful scenery, Bangladesh invites you to start a trip of discovery and appreciation. As this fantastic country grows and changes, it leaves a lasting impression on those lucky enough to visit and experience its beauty. Events and parties. Bangladesh is famous for its lively events and parties. Eid al-Fitr is the most important holiday because it marks the end of Ramadan when Muslims fast. The country comes to life now with bright decorations, traditional clothing, and a happy family-like environment. Pohela Boishakh, the Bengali New Year, is another critical holiday. Big Nigral music, dance, and traditional food market. River life and waterways. Bangladesh is known as the land of rivers because it has over 700 rivers. These rivers are significant for farming, shipping, and moving goods. Traditional wooden country boats give you a unique view of rural life and beautiful scenery as you travel the rivers. The busy trade and activities along the waters can be seen at busy river ports like Setargat in Dhaka. Traditional handicrafts. Bangladesh has a long history of making crafts that show off its culture and skilled artistry. Kumartuli, the art form of pottery, makes pots and sculptures out of clay that are very carefully made. Dakai Jamdani, the art of weaving fine muslin cloth, is a very respected craft that needs a lot of skill and artistry. Some other handicrafts that show off the creativity and talent of Bangladeshi artists are terracotta pottery, crafts made from bamboo and cane, and carvings in wood. Wildlife and ecotourism. Besides the Sundarbans, Bangladesh has many other national parks and wildlife sanctuaries where ecotourism and lovers can enjoy the outdoors. Lawachara National Park is a great place to watch birds and enjoy nature. It has many species, including the highly endangered huluk gibbon. People also like to hike, tour, and learn about the country's diverse wildlife in Sachari National Park and Pawal National Park. Microfinance and social business. Bangladesh is known around the world as a leader in microfinance and social business. Grameen Bank, started by Nobel Peace Prize winner Muhammad Yunus, has helped rural communities, especially women, gain power by giving them access to small loans and other financial services. Not only have these programs helped people get out of poverty, but they have also sparked similar ideas around the world. For people in Bangladesh, cricket is more than just a sport, it's a passion. Everyone in the country is really into cricket, and the national team, called the Tigers, always has support. The passionate atmosphere in cricket stadiums during games, especially when teams are playing each other, is an event in and of itself and shows how much the country loves the game. To sum up, Bangladesh is a complex country with much to offer, from its rich culture, history, and natural beauty to its delicious food and innovative social ideas. Bangladesh's amazing strength, its varied landscapes, and rich traditions make it a place that leaves a lasting effect on all who visit. Pohela Boishakh, or the Bengali New Year, is marked with great joy on April 14th. It marks the start of the Bengali calendar. On this day, there are bright processions called Mangal Shobhajatra. People wear traditional clothes, sing songs, and put on cultural shows as they walk through the streets. Many people come together for the event to enjoy Bengali food, music, dance, and culture. People in Bangladesh celebrate Ekushe February, also known as Language Martyrs Day. This is an essential part of their culture. This event remembers the language movement and the sacrifices made by activists who spoke Bengali and worked for the language to be recognized. It is customary to honor the language martyrs on this day by holding cultural events such as book fairs, poetry readings, and music acts. Durga Puja. Durga Puja is a very important Hindu holiday marked with great enthusiasm in Bangladesh, especially in the capital city of Dhaka. The holiday celebrates the victory of good over evil and honors the goddess Durga. Durga statues are complicated and worshipped in pandals, which are temporary buildings with many beautiful decorations. The party will have music, dance, traditional rituals, and cultural acts. Eid al-Fitr. For Muslims in Bangladesh, Eid al-Fitr is one of the most essential prayer days. In Islam, Ramadan is a holy month during which people fast. In mosques, the party starts with special prayers. After that, people eat and give gifts to each other. Traditional sweets and treats are made and shared during this happy event, like sheer kurma, a sweet vermicelli milk pudding. Shakrain Festival. Shakrain is a unique kite-flying festival mostly held in Old Dhaka in the winter. People fly colorful kites into the sky and compete with each other in friendly games. The most important part of the holiday is the traditional Golachut ritual, in which people throw earthen pots full of water off roofs to get rid of bad energy and welcome the new year. The National Cake Festival, or Jatiyo Pitha Utsab. This festival is all about traditional cakes called pithas. It showcases Bangladeshi food culture by making and displaying different kinds of pitches. People enjoy a variety of flavors, shapes, and textures of these tasty treats. The festival encourages people to keep using old recipes and cooking techniques. Ball Music Festival. Ball culture is essential to Bengali spirituality and folk music. The Ball Music Festival is where ball artists from Bangladesh can showcase their soulful music and mysterious lyrics. The event honors the core ideas of Ball's philosophy: love, peace, and spiritual awakening. These are just a few unique festivals and customs people in Bangladesh enjoy. Bangladesh also has many other cultural events like Independence Day, Saraswati Puja, which honors the goddess of knowledge, and many traditional fairs and folk gatherings that showcase the country's rich cultural tapestry. Some types of meat like chicken, beef, or mutton, and a mix of spices are used to make the tasty rice dish called biryani. It is usually cooked in stages and served with saffron, mint, and fried onions. Biryani is an integral part of Bangladeshi culture because it is a celebratory dish often served at weddings, fairs, and other special events. It shows off Bangladesh's rich culinary history and friendly people. Fish curry, makher jol. Bangladesh has many rivers and lakes, so fish is a big part of the food there. Matir jol, or fish curry is a famous dish made with different kinds of fish, like rohu, hilsa, or pangasius, cooked in a tasty gravy of tomatoes, onions, and spices. It's the usual way to cook fish in Bengali, and people all over the country love it. To make shorsha Eilish, you cook hilsa fish in a mustard-based gravy. This is a famous Bengali food. Hilsa is known as the king of fish in Bangladesh, and this dish is trendy because of its unique taste and cultural importance. People enjoy it at weddings, holidays like Pohela Boishakh, and other special events. It represents the region's rich culinary history. Pontabat is a traditional meal made from leftover rice soaked in water overnight. It is served the next day. Fried hilsa fish, pickles, and onions are often served with it. Pontabat is a dish that people in rural Bengal eat during the Bengali New Year, Pohela Boishakh, to represent simplicity, community, and farming customs. People often eat dokar dalna, a vegetarian meal from lentil cakes, chana dal, cooked in spicy gravy. The lentil cakes are cut into diamond-shaped pieces and cooked in a tasty sauce made with tomatoes and onions. During celebrations, especially Durga Puja, dokar dalna is often given. This shows that Bengali food is more than just meat-based dishes. You should try mishti doi, a sweet yogurt treat that is very important in Bangladeshi food. Sweetened milk is fermented overnight in clay pots, which gives it a unique taste and texture. Many people enjoy mishti doi during celebrations and holidays. In Bengali culture, it represents sweetness, good luck, and a love for traditional sweets. Pitha is a group of traditional rice cakes or rolls often made for winter celebrations and events. They come in many sizes, forms, and tastes. Pitha is an integral part of Indian culture because it represents love, family, and the joy of harvest time. Bapa pitha, steamed rice cake, chitoi pitha, rice pancake, and patishapta, stuffed rice crepe, are all well-known types of pitha. Not only do these traditional Bangladeshi dishes taste great, but they also showcase the country's farming methods and holiday customs. They show the warmth, friendliness, and love of tasty food deeply rooted in Bangladeshi society.